everyone, welcome back, and I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial using high-end beauty products this week because that's what you've all requested on my vlog. I just want to point out I'm not a makeup artist, just want to make that clear, and this is just how I apply my makeup. And probably one of the worst things of today is that I'm going to be actually baring my face, showing my bare face to the world, which normally is only seen by my husband and my daughters, so apologies if it's a shock. Anyway, let's get on with the makeup. So first of all, I'm going to be putting on my Becca Resurfacing Primer, which is a matte primer, so it helps with any oiliness, minimises my pores, and helps my foundation last much longer. Next, I'm going to put on my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and that's in NC20. Now, I don't use a brush for this. I like to put it on with my fingers because I think it melts into my skin better. I put it under my eyes where my dark circles are, cover those up, and then I move on to other areas of my face, such as my nose and cheeks, because I'm covering red areas as well, and this one's really long lasting. For my foundation, I'm using by Terry. It's called TerryTerrybly Densiliss, and it's a wrinkle control serum foundation. And I've got two colours that I mix together because the shades are quite light in the range. So it's a natural beige and a warm sand, which I mix together and then I apply with my Real Techniques stippling brush. Now I love this foundation because it gives a flawless finish. Next I'm putting on my Lancome, it's called La Base Paupieres Pro in Beige Porcelaine 02, and I put this all over my eyes as a base for my makeup. I find it makes my eye makeup last longer. Next I'm going to be taking my Yves Saint Laurent Couture palette in number 3, and I'm going to be taking my Hakuhodo brush. It's a flat eyeshadow brush, and using the top right hand light shimmery colour as a base. I like this because it does add that shimmer all over my eye, and when I put the other colours on the top it provides a nice sheen. So next I'm going to be taking this peachy bronzy eyeshadow and applying that to the outer section of my eye with the same brush that I used first of all. I love this colour because it's a corally peachy colour that goes with my green eyes and makes my eyes pop. I'm now going to take my Real Techniques brush number 201, which is a brilliant brush for applying eyeshadow in the crease, and I take the bronzy colour, blend that into the crease to add some definition, blending as I go all the time. This is what creates that really finished look. It's a fabulous brush, one of my favourites. And next, using my Hakuhodo angled brush, which is K015, I'm just putting that same colour underneath my eyes, right up to the lash line there, just to add a bit of colour again to make my green eyes pop a bit. For my eyeliner, I'm going to use my Nars 15 brush. It's a flat brush, and I put it in the darkest plum colour of the palette and just dab that along your lash line and blend it in. I find this gives me a less harsh effect. It's more of a smokier, softer look. On my eyelashes, I'm using Lancome Grandiose in 01, which is a black. I love this because it's got this different swan neck applicator, which means you can get into all those areas really easily. And I find that this mascara both volumizes and plumps my lashes. If you make any mistakes, don't worry, just use a cotton wool bud to go underneath the eyes and remove any excess. For powder, I'm using Clinique 20 Invisible Blend and a Real Techniques 100, which is just a powder brush. I put it all down the T-zone just to control my oiliness, and this one's a champagne colour so it doesn't make me look like a ghost. For my eyebrows, I'm using Autograph High Definition Eyebrow Pencil in Blonde, and first of all I'm taking the brush on the end of it to brush the hairs up in my eyebrows to make them as high as possible. Then I'm taking the pencil end and I'm applying it into my eyebrows just in light, short strokes. I don't apply it too heavy because I'm quite fair. I don't want too heavy a look, and this is a daytime look as well. For some contouring, I'm going to use Laurent Mercier in their golden bronze, and I'm using the same brush, the Real Techniques 100, the big powder brush. And I'm going to apply this in a figure of 3, blending as I go all along, so starting up on the forehead, going underneath the cheekbone, and then right along the jawline, and then I'm going to do the same the other side.
the south side.
So next I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Rebel Without a Cause. This is a cream shadow and also a highlight. So you take the pinky coral colour and I apply it with my ring finger, starting from the apples of my cheeks and upwards along the cheekbone. And I'm tapping this really lightly with my finger. Then I take my brush, which is a Real Techniques 300, and just softly blend that in for a softer look. For highlighting for this daytime look, I'm just going to take some of the product to the highlighter on my ring finger again, and again dab it along the tops of my cheekbones where the light supposedly hits it. And then taking the same brush, I just softly blend that out. For lipstick, I'm going to use the Rouge Dior. This is number 28 in Mazette. And first of all, I just dab it on my lips with my ring finger and use it like a stain for a softer look. Then you can take the actual lipstick again and apply it more thickly for that satin finish that it gives you. To add to the corally look, and if you want a little more gloss, sometimes I add the Dior Addict Fluid Stick. It's number 479 in Magique, and that gives that super gloss effect if that's what you like. So this is my finished look, and I really hope you like it. For me, it's a great daytime look, and I felt it went with the dress that I was wearing. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up in the bottom and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next week. Bye! And it gives you a radiant, just a light sheen, not too much, but that helps give you a more youthful look. So this is what the lady and I chose. I love this, again, because it lasts